God created the heavens and the earth. Out of darkness light came forth, and the sky and the land, the sun and the moon, the sea and the dry ground were separated. God created plants, animals, and all kinds of creatures of the sea, and on the sixth day he created mankind. His name was Adam. God placed Adam in the Garden of Eden and entrusted him with the responsibility to care for it. The beautiful and abundant garden was filled with all kinds of fruit trees, and at its center stood two trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God saw that it was not good for Adam, who was created in his image, to be alone, and he decided to give him a companion. God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep, took one of his ribs, and created a woman. When Adam saw her, he rejoiced greatly and said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh." God gave them one command. They were free to eat from every tree in the garden, but they were not to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil that stood in the center of the garden. One day a crafty serpent approached Eve and whispered, "Did God really say that you must not eat from it? If you eat the fruit, your eyes will be opened and you will be like God." Those words shook Eve's heart, and in the end, she took the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil and ate it. Adam also ate the fruit with her, and at that moment the first act of human disobedience began. Then God called out, "Adam, where are you?" Adam answered, "I was afraid because I realized that I was naked, so I hid." God asked, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat?" Adam replied, "The woman gave it to me, and I ate it." Then the Lord said to Eve, "What is this you have done?" Eve answered, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." God then pronounced judgment on the serpent, and he declared that it would crawl on its belly and eat dust all the days of its life. To Eve he declared pain in childbirth, and that her husband would rule over her. To Adam he declared that the ground was cursed because of him, and that he would toil for his food all the days of his life. Ultimately, God pronounced that humanity would return to dust. Yet even after their sin, God showed mercy by making garments of skin to cover them. However, he blocked the way to the tree of life and sent Adam and Eve out of the Garden of Eden so they would live by the sweat of their brow. They disobeyed God, and the cost was great, but God did not completely forsake them. In his judgment, he still showed mercy and clothed them. God had said that eating from the tree would surely bring death, but why did they not die immediately? Their spirits died at once, severed from God, and physical death began from that moment, ultimately returning humanity to dust.